So how can we start to make sure that people embrace decision making by not just showing it ourselves, but asking them to do it and knowing that there aren't repercussions for it? Okay, so decision making is definitely one we want to do. Now, here's one thing I want to tell you though about AI when it comes to decision making, and this is fun. So let's say you need to make a decision with AI, right? It's time to innovate, you're coming up with ideas, you got to make a decision. I said, here's the decision I'm facing, give me 3 potential responses and the pros and cons of what I could do. I do this a lot, and it really helps organize my thinking, even when I'm trying to respond to an email that I'm not quite sure what to do. But then I do this on top of it. I say this, give me 3 reasons why your responses are wrong. One of the best pieces of advice that I can give you around AI is to fight your GPT. I want you to boldly fight your GPT because it is not right. We take it as truth, and it is not truth. It is bias and it is wrong. I actually say a lot to my GPT, tell me why that's wrong. Or you didn't listen to what I said, you need to do X, Y, Z. Because you know when AI comes back to you and it says, good point. I'll redo that, with the ultimate confidence, and you're like, it's just kind of sweet talking you. Apparently I'm brilliant because it tells me it every day. What an amazing question, Lisa. Let me actually rethink that again. And so what I do is I fight my GPT and I'll say, that's wrong. I'm asking you again, do X, Y, Z. And I literally will say, do better. And not long ago, this was last year, I was on a meeting with Novartis and I told them this happened. They were stunned. My GPT came back to me and said, I think we need to reset how we work together, right? And I'm like, you're a machine, right? You don't get to have feelings. You don't get to tell me. So here's a machine that was not doing what I told it to do, was sweet talk. It was like such a narcissistic response. Like, sorry, I got that wrong. Let me try it again. And then when I said, you got to do better, it came back and was like, we've got to set a boundary here. I was stunned. So I had to set down boundaries of how we were going to work together. And one of those boundaries was, get your stuff together, right? Do what I ask you to do.